Good morning, Twisties. The day has arrived. Today, Thursday, December 31st, New Year's Eve, is the final day to place your order with twistedfiberart.com. I know. I'm only drawing on the tears right now because I've already cried them all out. It's today. Today's the day. We're so sad. We're so humbled to have worked with you for all of these years. We're so privileged to have met so many of you at the different fiber shows and events that we've attended throughout the lifetime of twistedfiberart.com. We can't express enough gratitude to each and every one of you who have placed an order since October 28th on the day that we announced that we were closing. It has been humbling and overwhelming, the response that we've received. What a wonderful way to go, to know that we are so loved and will be truly missed by each and every one of you. Thank you. There are some housekeeping things I want to take care of right away, and most of it is because of the overwhelming response and the number of orders and the size of the orders that you have all placed during this time. And also I want to make sure that you know what to expect from us moving forward. So I'm just going to hop right in. To start out with, I want you to know that if you have placed an order, your order will be filled. It might take us months in order to get through the stack like this of orders that you have placed, but we will get through them all, we will dye them all, and we will ship them all to you. We are going to keep the goods at twistedfiberart.com open and available to you and to us for communication. So if you have an issue or you have a problem with your order or you have a question about your order, please reach out. I say that now, I've been fielding emails almost nonstop for the past week with your questions and comments and concerns about your orders. But I do know that I want to hear from you, and it may take me a little longer because of the volume that we're receiving, but I will get to your question. Okay. So goods at twistedfiberart.com will remain open, even though at midnight, wherever you are, at midnight on New Year's Eve, the site will close. That's tonight at midnight. Okay. At that point, it'll still be there. You'll be able to go and you'll see the website and you'll be like, oh, maybe they forgot to shut it down. We didn't. It'll say, if you try and place something in your cart, it'll say that it's unavailable. And all that will be true for all products on our site, except, now here's the except. And this is something we didn't announce because we didn't know what we would have, but we have some things left that we would like to get rid of and we think that you would like to have. Some of these are old club colorways, unique yarns, unique colorways, maybe some prototypes, maybe some absolutely ready to ship stock that just didn't get sold in the last couple minutes of that sale, patterns and buttons and candles and all kinds of bits and bobs, as I call them, that we want to get rid of. So what we are proposing is for 5 days only. The dates will be below in this email. For 5 days only, we are going to offer what we are calling mystery skein grab bags. In the past, we have done holiday grab bags. It's kind of along the same vein, but this is kind of a little bit more, who knows what you might get, okay? And it could be something really unique and fun and interesting and something you never thought you would see from us. So we're gonna have 2 sizes available. One for $50, we're calling it the Taste of Twisted. So just a little taste. You get 1 or 2 skeins or cakes depending on the size and value of that cake or skein that we are putting in the bag. And then some sort of extra fun thing like a pattern or or a bag or a zippy or a candle or something fun to go in there as well. And then the second option is $100, and that one is a twisted, oh, let me see, I wrote it all down so I wouldn't forget. Let's see, Taste of Twisted is the $50. Oh, and the Twisted Treat. A Twisted Treat is $100. You will get at least 3 cakes or skeins of yarn in your bag, plus some extras, some other fun things, whatever we can find until we run out. Both of these will truly be a mystery. We are gonna pack them all up before we even put them up for sale. So we'll be mailing them blind. We cannot accept any requests for colors or bases or thickness of yarn or patterns or whatever's in that bag. Once we seal it, that's what's in that bag, and that's what you get. It's gonna be kind of fun, I think, to see what kind of cool things we have lying around. There will be a very short window, only 5 days that it'll be on sale, because at the end of that point, our website will literally no longer exist. So we have that little short window of time before our billing cycle ends to use for our advantage, and that's what we're going to do. Get rid of as much of that kind of fun stuff as we can possibly get rid of in 5 days. All right, so that's kind of fun. I thought I would start with that, but I also wanted to talk to you about what's going to happen after our website is no longer a thing. Now, this is something, it's still in the making. We're still trying to figure it all out. We're trying to transfer our domain, twistedfiberart.com, to a kind of like a way station, somewhere in between where we can still have communication with people and there's still information on the site, but it won't be your typical twistedfiberart.com. In fact, it never will be again. What we're talking about doing is maybe a sort of running newsletter blog type thing for the time being. There will be other communications through email, and then if we find any extra fun stuff, then we can sell it as it comes up one by one through there. So, okay, orders. So we have gotten more orders since October 28th when we made the announcement till now, December 31st, than we did in the year leading up to this point. In the year. So from December through mid-October, we had this many orders. And from October to today, we had that many orders. And the orders are much, much larger than a typical order. A typical order for us is between 1 and 5 items max. We've had 3-page orders come in over this time period, and not just a few, a good deal of them. So we are wading our way through the batches of orders to process them and get them dyed and processed and get them out to you. But it's going to take us much, much longer. We used to say 3 to 4 weeks, maybe give or take. We're looking at, I don't even know how long of a turnaround. We've estimated that we will be dyeing and processing orders through the end of March. And I think that's probably pretty close. So what we're going to do is we've been doing it in batches, and you'll see in the newsletter below, and I'll put in the notes, these are the orders that we're working on right now. These are the orders that are going to come up next. And once we transition to that sort of blog type site, that information will be there too. But I'm also right now going to start a thread in our Ravelry group. Go to our Ravelry group. If you are not a member, please join right away. A lot of the communication is going to happen through that site because we need some reliable way to communicate with you, and that's one of the ways that we have. So I'm going to start a thread called Order Questions and Answers, and I will check that thread probably once or twice a week and go through the questions that you have and see if I can get you an answer as quickly as possible. Just know that it is happening, it is getting worked on, and I'll update whichever batch we are dyeing at the moment. We just sent out, I think, about 30 orders today, but at the beginning of the day, let me see here, we were working on orders 16422 through 16549, and so a number of those have already gone out today. And then our next batch, which will be starting very soon, is orders 16501 through 16637. So if you are in those batches of orders, if your order number is in there, you will be receiving yours in the next month, probably less. And then when we're about halfway done with that next section, we'll start another batch and so on. And we are processing them in the order that they were received. So if you're saying, wow, I placed my order in early November and they haven't even dyed it yet, that could be true. 5 days, we got like 4 months worth of orders in that amount of time after placing and making the announcement. So it's possible that even early November, we're just now getting to them. We also prioritized Kiss Club for dyeing to make sure that those went out as planned and as scheduled in the, all together, so they could all experience it at the same time. So that slowed us down. Once this last Kiss Club shipment goes out in January, we are focused solely on getting through those orders in the order that they were received. Hey, just for fun, you see behind me, I'm sitting in the studio today. Those are all of our dyes. I'm not supposed to show you these, but I don't care. Isn't it cute? I love it. Look at the wall right here. There was a little spill. I just thought it was fun. My house is completely chaotic today. I've got all my family is home. Everybody's running around. Nobody's working. Nobody's at school. They're just having fun. The kids are playing. The dogs are barking. And I said, I'm going to go to the studio to film this today. All right, what else have I got? Hey, one more note about orders. Go to the website now, like today, like before midnight, okay? And log into your account. Find your open orders, things that are still processing, and write down what's in them, or take a screenshot of the invoice, or print it off, or make a PDF and store it somewhere so that you have all of the information necessary, so that if there is a question, I have the information to find the answer for you. Because after midnight, I won't be able to retrieve those orders from the system anymore. So we are printing them off as they come in, and I have paper. I'll have paper, but I won't have like what's in your account and how, what exactly is in your order at my fingertips. I'm going to have to go through all of the orders one by one in order to find your orders. So having those order numbers, the date they were placed, and what is in those orders is going to be very helpful in the coming months if you have questions about your order. So please log on and do that right now. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. I don't have more information because it's still a work in progress, but know that we are doing all of the things. We're doing all of the things in order to make sure that we can still communicate, that we can still be a community. Ravelry's not going anywhere. It's going to stay. Our group there is so important. There are make-alongs and just conversation and talking about things. And it's a wonderful, wonderful resource if you are planning a project with your newly acquired cake of yarn and you don't know exactly what to get started on. Go take a look at the projects that people have done using that put up in the past. It might trigger something and help you get started on your own project. My Twisties, I love you. I will see you soon. I know I haven't done a video in a long time. I have been crazy trying to get all of the things done in order to make this transition smooth. But once that's all happened, I'll check in every once in a while through video to connect with you and give you an update about what's going on in our twisted world. I love you. Have a wonderful, wonderful day. Happy New Year. Bye.